Well, hello there. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. I wanted to let me make sure that this isn't gonna, I was listening to stuff. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna turn this down just in case. I just gotta make absolutely sure that I don't have an echo or whatever. What's happening, you guys? How you doing? Happy Friday. Just a quick note. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. I actually am going to the the Memphis Beale Street Festival or something with my daughter, my wife. We're going to go see Chevelle and STP and someone else. Smashing Pumpkins, that's it. A bunch of 90s bands, I guess. But my daughter wants to see them, so we're going to go see them. It should be fun. That's not going to be until like round 2 or 3, so I might still do it, but I'm not 100% sure it's going to happen or not. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? STVO? What's happening, man? How you doing? Black Rock Moore, Matt Parker, AJD, Norm Slater, Sugar Lumps, Eva Vox, KPK, C5 North, Ian, Arcania, Catherine Gillay, Zombie Chow, Matt Parker, Sidus. Man, it's a good day, ain't it? Clan Oriana, good to see you. Drunk, you're super lucky. What do you mean I'm super lucky? Why is that? Because I have a wife and daughter? Is that the reason? What's up, ShadowCon? Before we get started, I'm going to fanboy over all this stuff. Showtime, indeed, AJ. I don't know if you guys saw the new Project Zomboid dev notes or not. But I'm going to show you. We're going to go over some of the new things that they've just changed. It says, hello, hey everyone. So today we are pushing the 41.69 patch out into the unstable beta. This is the first release of a wide-ranging version that touches on many parts of the codebase, including some fairly foundational stuff to improve the smooth running of multiplayer, some handy new hooks for modders, and many and various different fixes and improvements. So they're doing a lot of multiplayer stuff. They're still trying to make it down, which makes me happy because I'm running one server. I'm about to run 2 servers, and the quicker that they can get this optimized to the fact that we can play with insane zombie populations, the happier I'm gonna be. What's happening, Mega Scoma? Hello, right back at you, powwow. Yes, so this is a new version coming out. They're planning to do improvements to car physics, admin improvements, anti-cheat fixes, better handling of dead bodies, PvP and safe house fixes, fixed grass growing through safe house floors, and much, much more. VHS fix, which apparently is a big deal, and into the peril of one-time use videotapes on servers. And someone has mentioned that they got their Steam Deck and they tried playing Project Zomboid and they were having really issues. Well, I guess they're still working on it. I almost mentioned it to one of the developers about this, but I figured that this was kind of like a work in progress. They were probably very, very aware of the problems that they have. That is Project Zomboid on Steam Deck. New items, new forge finds, updated 3D models, new hair types, and more. Scarecrows and lab skeleton mannequins that can be kitted out in players' clothes. It's pretty nice. Quality of life features, rename skill books, which is like a big one. I mean, how many times are you going through beginner, intermediate, advanced? That I'm hoping that they fix that to where you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So dumb Americans like me can actually know what we're picking up, Better item placing, movable mini-map, and many other various things. 3D items now shown as textures rather than models, whatever that means. New improved tag system for modders and general mod side improvements. And they added ambiance noise for different areas on the map tiered to particular buildings and items, such as a little bit of mall music, which we're not going to listen to because if I do, I have to turn this on. And yeah, there's a lot of problems. Steam Deck and Linux based, so it will be interested. Multiplayer me, new hairstyles, right? And you listen to L Jazz. What is L Jazz? Let's see, new sounds for arcade machines, gas pumping, vehicle headlights, and car windows. Just basically a lot of quality of life improvements, I guess. Also, barbecue noises, campfire sounds, fireplaces, and more Z-Trip thump stuff. Improved treatment of inside and outside sounds depending on whether doors and windows are open or closed. Very nice. Loads of UI and controller improvements that are universally handy, but have primarily been put in for you, Steam Deck users. For you Steam Deck users, 41.68 works okay with the new handheld device, but 41.69 should provide some vast improvements. I forget somebody had actually bought this, and do I have that? Why do I have that recap up there? Let me delete that real quick. There we go. We've done our best to bypass disruption, but in such a wide-ranging patch, there will also be mod toes that the code is unavoidably trodden upon. Here's some other stuff, too. Bill 42 and 43 content continues with RJ still focusing on farm animals, and also the introduction of some basic AI versions of Wild Beast also. That's pretty cool. We're gonna be able to like actually hunt and stuff, right? We're gonna have our cows for milking and our sheep for milking, I guess our goats and chickens and stuff, and we're also gonna get deer and stuff. I wonder if there's gonna be any predators, like we're gonna get eaten by a bear. Yesterday, I told you about a Polish song, and it's that. Oh, I have not checked it out yet. Hey, can you, Powell, if you're in our Discord, would you just kind of remind me in Discord? Just tag me. Water splashes to show placement of groups of fish, so they're going to improve fishing. Ultimately, we plan to move to more constant surface disturbance to show the positions of fish at any given time. Let's see what this is going to look like. Let's not. It's 4 minutes. We also part way through a long-term process of making the inventory system completely server-side, or rather authenticated server-side, to avoid any kind of item spawning cheats. This is something we really need to do to close up the potential of item hacks on multiplayer servers. It will not likely appear for a while, most like coming in a major build rather than an iterative. Is it iterative or irritant? I don't know what that is. Patches it as a major piece of work and will also come with the potential for mod breakage for mods that spawn items directly on the client, which is bad news because we use a lot of clients. And with that, we are starting our multiplayer server. That's going to be on Sunday. I've just talked to Saz. He's going to set it all up for me, get it all ready. I'm going to post something in the community vibe for YouTube and kind of remind people. The animals will make a noise, so I'd imagine the Zeds would be attracted to animals if you have a farm. You'd think so. What's up, Toxic Male Gamer? Some Stel Cheetos? Cheeto? Hey, man, how you doing? Go ahead and get started. Today's going to be, just for those of you that are watching this as a VOD, hoping that there's going to be action. It's probably not going to be real action-oriented. It's going to be more building and tailoring kind of stuff. So we're just gonna be grinding out Zomboid. This is like the least exciting part of the thing. It's fun for me. I don't know how fun it is to watch. I could imagine. So if you're like into like chat and like watching chat, we're gonna be talking a lot probably this go round and stuff. Stunk Zed. Let's see what it would my bot says.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Stunk ZEED.
You managed to trick the algorithm. It's fun to watch because it's drunk. Thank you, Matt Parker. I appreciate that. I don't believe it, but that's all right. Bender 24K, what's happening, man? I got extremely lucky in PC. I was looking for a bag and found Survivor House, and there was a zombie with a sport bag, 4 rifles, shotgun, and a revolver. That sounds like a heavy carry, though. All right, so this is our character. For those of you that are just wanting a brief recap here, Abba Redmond, we've survived 1 month, 5 days, 2,273 zombies killed. Our favorite weapon is a nightstick. Early on, we had a really tough time finding weapons, and we wrecked 3 cars and all that. And let me unpause this so I can come into the map too, and I can show you from the beginning to the end where we've been and how we got here. So we spawned in right here. This is like right next to Moldrow. We had found a brand new car. We drove it into pit stop. Pit stop was a no-go even on day 0. Way too many zombies in that area for us to be able to handle it. So we almost got killed. We had to back it up. Went to the crossroads. I swore I would not stay in the crossroads because it seems like every time I'm there, I die. But we stayed there for the night. We drove down here looking for a backpack. Didn't find anything. Ended up heading down this service road, which is parallel to Moldrow. We lost our car somewhere around here. We found another car. Drove it for a while until the wheels fell off. Stayed here and there all the way until we got to here. This is going to be our safe house right here. We don't have windows. We don't have doors. We have nothing. We stayed here for like a day or two. Came up to this area. Started to clear out this area. Got to the army surplus. Opened the door. The alarm goes off. We had to jet out of here. Head back down to this way. I was going to come into this area to look for weapons. I didn't find. I got all the way down here. It was real foggy, and somebody suggested that instead that I come up onto this area, which is where the hunting and fishing store is. So we went up here. We cleared out, stayed in one of these houses for the night, and someone had an idea. I tried to throw fire, but I kept the fire off, the fire spread off, so nothing happened. I was going to clear out all these guys with fire. Someone suggested that I use my truck, because at the time I had a semi-truck, to kill the zombies. So I was backing into them, thinking that if I backed into them, I would ruin maybe my trunk, which at the time is a semi, so I didn't have a trunk, and I would spare my engine. But that ended up not being true. We ended up killing our car, walked all the way up here in the driving rain. It was like really raining to the point where I thought I would get sick. Cleared this out, looking for a car, and we went all the way down here. We actually had a couple really close calls. I had one call that I think was right here, where we were really tired. We had about 20 zombies on us. We went to the house, closed the door, went upstairs, and hung out in the bathroom overnight. Just stayed there, just slept there until and jumped out the window. There were zombies right underneath our window. We somehow escaped it. There was another close call right here when I was planning on staying here for the night. A helicopter goes off. We ended up hiding in this back room in this house, and that ended up saving us, and it actually helped me understand the helicopter events, because up to this point, or up to probably about a month ago, I always thought that the best way to handle a helicopter was to run, when actually the best idea is to hide. And so we hid there. We had they broke through the windows. There was a couple of them in there. We were able to get out and escape. Found a car down here in the junkyard. Once we found the car, we headed back up. We looted. We collected all of our loot. Came down here, collected more loot. Wound up back at our safe house, where we headed up into the surplus area. We killed everything in that area as much as we could, and we wound up taking all their shit. Left a couple cars down here, came down here, and yesterday I spent 2.5 hours clearing this area looking for a saw. So that's it. What's up, Abba? How you doing? 20 zombies, just nothing. Yeah, it was like 20 zombies or something. I don't know. I just done my exercise, so yeah, very, very nice, Henry Jr. Quimba. Exercise is an important part of life. Exercise and diet. We won't talk about diet just yet. Have you noticed he stayed away from the towns? Oh, Ian, shut up. I was going into if I was headed into Riverside, but I found what I needed to, and we actually. And you know what? Actually, okay, I'll mention this to you. So what if I stayed away from towns? Oh, that's what I suggest people to do. Our skills now are capable of going to town and seriously wrecking some folks. Look at my aiming now. We started at level 1, or maybe it was level 2. And we're already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost into level 6. Our axe is looking good. All that. I'm going to die from exercise. Yes, right? All right, so today what we're going to do is I'm continuing to strip all these bodies. It's probably several hundred bodies. We're going to try to get our tailoring up to probably level 2. And then from there, we will add a door to our safe house and start working on our safe house. That's how it feels when you start off. You should save bullets. Well, we needed the bullets to because we were running out of other weapons. So it is what it is. All right, so we're just going to do this right here. We used about 300 bullets, and I think we have that much left. Drunk on, I was playing with my friends today, and it was 2 bases, 3 people in base, 1 and 3 people in base 2, and we were fighting, and I got a master plan because I see you're live yesterday and just started to. What's up, 8-Bits? How you doing? Honey Banani! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. So we're just going to rip up all this clothing. I hope no zombies get us. And the reason why we're doing this, y'all, is because we're using Snake's mod pack. We're not going to find thread. We're going to find thread pieces, and we need 100 to just make one thread thing. My guess is that we should be able to roll with this and get lots and lots of thread. And also, these bodies will disappear after a long while, so we want to go ahead and just take care of this. I wouldn't want to do this usually, and I said I was going to do this off camera, but didn't have the time, you know. What about Miss Train? What's happening, man? You've missed absolutely nothing. Just me ripping stuff up. I was missing something. I guess those were tights. Continue ripping up stuff. Once we get wet, we'll go inside. My short blunt has level 7. With my hammer, I had to kill 60 of them. What? Hold on. And we're sticking these on the bodies of the zombies, partially because we want to. Once they disappear, all the stuff on the zombies will disappear as well. What's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song, man. I like a little bit of everything. I don't think that there is like one song that I can say, hey, you know what, that is my favorite. I have favorites at the moment. I'm trying to think what my favorite song is right now. We'll be there here in a second. Oh, can I? Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. Does that give me stuff too? Let's see. Wow, I learned something new. Is that in vanilla? Is this in vanilla? Well, that's really crazy. I don't know what I just did. Really coming down. If you like early Delta Blues, also Blind with MacTel, Bender needs that truck. Tailoring makes me look cooler. Oh my goodness. Tailoring is very OP. It's one of the reasons, but it's such a grind, man. I mean, seriously, it is a serious grind to get there, right? I mean, look, I wouldn't normally spend like what's going to essentially be like a day or two doing this, but I just feel like it's going to be better for me because I'll be able to like take care of all this stuff. I wonder if I can do dirty rags too. Let's see, do we have any dirty rags? Not on us right now. Sex thing.
Big Merba subscribed to the channel.
Big Merba, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to internet fame, fortune, and glory. What's up, Lamp? How you doing? So an interesting conversation that we were having, it was on Twitter. By the way, I am on Twitter if you guys ever want to follow me. A streamer that goes by the name of Atomic Duck. You guys probably know him because he's part of the Zomboid community on the whole. He was asking about like what moves he thinks that YouTube's going to make, or if what can they make to make this more of a streaming favorable to streamers, their thing. And you know, I have a lot of opinions about this, obviously, because I stream on YouTube and also have streamed on Twitch, so I kind of know the culture of both, and you know, that kind of thing. And I think the hardest thing for most new YouTubers that are thinking about making the switch to YouTube streaming is what they don't understand is that, and I've said this yesterday, but a lot of let's see if I can I can unravel those too. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll unravel everything. In order to, if you're moving from Twitch to YouTube and you think that the stream, you're going to just do straight streaming, you have no YouTube exposure at all, like no subs or very few subs and not a lot of views and that kind of thing. If you're less than 1,000 subs, basically, the chances of you being discovered on YouTube are maybe 1%, probably less. Partially because YouTube their algorithm is based more on matchmaking than it is on everything else. With Twitch, you know, you go onto a directory. If you play some sort of like random obscure game, you might get one or two people that watch you that are interested in that game, but most people aren't going to be interested in that, right? So, but with YouTube, or with you know, because and Twitch is based on a kingmaker, so it's kind of like a dual-edged sword, right? On one side with Twitch, if you can be top dog, then you're gonna get all the views, right? You're gonna get the people that come on. Let's be frank, the people that come on early are gonna be at the top. The people that come in to look for a streamer that don't have like a favorite streamer, they're gonna naturally go for the top 3, most likely the top 1, right? The number 1 streamer. With YouTube, it's more of a matchmaking, so they have to know what you're about. And they match you with viewers that they think will coalesce with you, which is a great system. Even though, and this is one of the things that Twitch streamers don't really understand, is they're like, well, what about the directory? Well, no one fucking cares about the directory. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to, if you're gonna be on YouTube, if you want to be a YouTube streamer, you're gonna have to like just bite the big bullet and do guides and walkthroughs and those kind of things. Doesn't Twitch take 50% from stream? Yes, they do. It's a little bit mixed. I'll explain that in a second.
Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Someone get drunk, his meds, he's out of control.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I'm just trying to pass the time. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Okay, so Twitch, what they do is like if you get subbed, right? Like that's considered to be a membership. It's a 50-50 split. You're going to give them that. Now there are things like Twitch Prime, which is free. If you have Twitch Prime, if you have Prime on Amazon Prime, you can actually get a free sub that you can donate, I guess, to the streamer. So there's that. But you can donate to the streamer. But the real deal is if you and with YouTube, the memberships is 70-30. The benefit of YouTube, for instance, I have like my lowest tier is less than what Twitch requires, and the idea behind that was to get people integrated into the idea of like having a membership on site. There are a lot of benefits to Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, the UI is better than YouTube's. I hope they fix that. There's no chat. You don't have universal chat. You don't have universal emotes, which would be nice. If you could carry, like if you're a member, you could carry my emotes with you when you go to other places. How you got an idea for that name, Drunkonlife? Okay, so pal, at the time, like this is gonna take you way back, and maybe most of you guys aren't gonna remember this, but at the time, back in the day, when I got on AOL for the first time, I needed a username. And for whatever reason, I have no idea why I did. I just liked the name Drunkonlife. So I did Drunkonlife for that. And at the time, I forget what I was doing, but I actually had like a forum where I was talking to people and stuff, and they shortened my name to Drunk, and I kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird thing to like, but I kind of like that. Little did I know, I mean, if you look it up, Urban Dictionary, what Drunk on Life actually means, it basically means somebody that just kind of like wanders around in life, like really not knowing what the hell's going on. Almost, if you can imagine, like a traffic cone on their head, wandering around bumping into shit and people and knocking people down and stuff without a care in the world. And that's actually, that's kind of like my persona anyway. It's probably the closest thing to describing me, because I've been pretty carefree in my entire life. My philosophy on life is a lot different than, like, I guess, normal people's philosophy. A lot of people like believe that you need to work really hard for other people to be successful and yada yada yada. And I think that's just like I guess some people need to do that. I don't believe in working your ass to the bone until you can't work anymore. I just don't believe that that's a good mix. What do you do being a barman back in the day? Left out everyone in hospitality smokes. I used to smoke. Do you puff? I used to. I quit when I was 30. But I didn't quit because I wanted to. I quit because I had to. At the time, and I think I've told this story before, but at the time I was recording with a band, right? And at the time I was singing. And we were in the studio or whatever, and they're prepping us, right? Like basically we were like just jamming or whatever and trying to find the songs that we wanted. And the producer that we were working with, his name was Kevin, he was like, well, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Because, after about 2 hours, my voice would go. I would just turn into this gravelly, growly type of voice, right? Couldn't really sing at that point. So he was like, I tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to need to quit at least while you're recording. At least while you're recording, because it will save your voice. You will sound a lot better. And yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, I think I can do that. So I first went on Nicorette and all that junk, and the first week, I quit. I quit preceding the week that we were going to record to try to clear out all my stuff, and it was hell. But I did quit. We recorded that week. I think I got like one track done or something for that day, and then he was like, "Okay, well, we'll see you next week." And I was like, "Really?" So I got to quit for 2 weeks. And so we did that, and the next week he was like, I got a few more tracks done. He was like, okay, we got to do overdubs the following week, and I was like, all right. So that was 3 weeks, and then the fourth week he was like a little bit more overdubs. So we were doing it once a week. You know what I mean? I was going in there and doing that stuff, and so by the end of the month, I was like, well, fuck, do I really want to go through this again? And the answer was no. I didn't want to go through this again.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Have you tried quitting these nuts?
Look at this, man. Quitting these nuts. So that's what happened. That was the long of it. You got all these guys. It was pretty. It was pretty crazy. So by that time, I'd done that. I just started working out too when I was in 30 as well. I'll never look. Call me Kevin the same way again. What happened? Quitting as hell was. That wasn't mean cigarettes. I hope you know what I mean. I got it. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I smoked out with a guy named Chef Ra when I was hitchhiking in Champaign Urbana. They High Times had their headquarters station there, and I just wound up meeting a bunch of these High Time editors and stuff, and so like we went out and we smoked out or whatever, and that was one of the only times where I didn't get sick. Usually I get really sick when I smoke out. Hope this isn't demonetizing me. And just so you know, kids, don't smoke out. Yeah, that's but yeah, I my problem is I think what happens is my mind goes faster than my mind goes faster than my body or something like that when all that stuff's going on, and it makes me nauseous. Like I get like seriously nauseous from it. Why you smoke even, you got a high chance to get sick. Then why you smoke even, you got a high chance to get sick. Oh, yeah. I toke enough for everyone here. Well, there you go, Dude Lebowski. I couldn't imagine with a name like Dude Lebowski that you wouldn't toke. I go through a full 0 to 2 days. Bring it, dude. Oh well, hell, that's good. Smoking if you got it, man. That's all good, man. Yeah, so I smoked out with Chef Ra. He was the cooking of the cooking editor of High Times. Teach you how to make brownies and stuff. That was an interesting time in my life because I was hitchhiking, and it really tells you, it really explains, like, you don't realize like how much things change. You don't realize how much things change when you're like kind of like, I guess, homeless, or I mean I was technically homeless. I was by my own accord, right? But you don't realize, and I'm sure Matt Parker could probably understand this because from our conversations, he had to deal with this stuff too. But your mindset changes, right? You go from like you're almost forced to become kind of a narcissist, you know? Let's see what we have now. We have 270 thread pieces, so we can make 2 thread. Coming in every once in a while through the woods, right? I used to sell homemade Samoa cookies with tea. Oh, very nice. What's your favorite? Gosh, you're talking to a complete noob, Train. I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, I live in Memphis, so that stuff's still illegal. When I was 14, friends gave me a pack of cigarettes. I addicted, but a year later, I quit cigarettes. Never again. Yeah, it's not good for you, man. There's so many things that cigarettes do to your body that's just not good. I didn't realize you could unravel. So you get like basically 2 thread pieces for every thing. Which is sometime I can kill entire humanity, drunk. Hold my beers. Maybe it's the smoke that makes me like that a little bit. I mean, the thing that it happens is with your what it does is it just wrecks your lungs. You know what I mean? What's up, Kiku? You have a favorite band? I do not. Triple G. I have no idea. 109 watching. Very nice. You guys haven't already liked the stream, by all means, please like it. It actually helps the channel, or so I've been told. I wonder if this is going to do all of them. I learned something new today. 3,000 hours in, and then, you know, it always surprises me. Might go ahead and rip up a few more things and then head back in the car. It's great if you have this want to kill yourself, but not at once. It's a slow burn. Yeah. Emphysema is a big problem. I mean, forget the fact of what it does to your health in terms of like cardio and stuff. Like when I quit smoking, I immediately started running when I was 30, and I pretty much became pretty much a gym rat until I got married, probably about 35, 36. But then when you have kids, it just kind of zaps you of the stuff. I need to get back into it. Maybe when I was working out before, I was doing mostly heavyweight. But I think I'm going to do low weight. Try to fix that. Crazy, man. Yeah, I said that last year. Keep reminding me. You're gonna make me make me want to do it. Let's go ahead and make thread pieces. Make thread. I'm gonna do this for the end of the day. We'll sleep here and then we'll head back to the thing. You running 41.69? I'm not yet. This is just regular. This is not. I will back up my save stuff. I'll wait until they get it all worked out, and then I'll jump back on it. Do we have any water at all? Just wait right here. The biggest cause of death is living, so live, do you, end of story. Smoking GM, I agree with that. I mean, but you know, like what I tell my daughter, actions have consequences, right? So anything that you do is going to have some sort of consequence. And unfortunately, with smoking, it's pretty much means that your quality of life as you get older is going to go down. You know, your quality of life is going to go down anyway. But you can really you really, you know, really do. Drunk on, you planning to start playing or streaming Dying Light 2? I actually have that game. We streamed it for a second. I'm just not real. I thought it was okay. I don't know why. I was hoping that it was going to be better than what it was. Now they might have changed it. I don't know. If I didn't have alcohol and cigarettes. Now I do drink. So that's one thing. But I'm very careful about how I drink. Right? Like I'll have a drink. I'll have a drink every night before I go to bed. But I won't drink in the daytime. I'm not gonna wake up drinking for sure. And usually it's right before I go to bed. So like it's just kind of like to knock the edge off, you know? Done a good job here. Get that leather jacket we can pull off too. I work during the day, so I definitely don't drink until after 5. I just make it sure, and I have I buy like what's called a handle, and I know about how long it's going to take me to get through it. So I monitor it, right? Like if it ends up being a little bit too much, I'll be like, okay, I need to cool my jets here, you know. Am I an alcoholic? Maybe, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you define alcoholism, right? I drink every night. There've been a couple occasions where I've gone to bed mad. You know, me and my wife fight or something, and I don't. I just like completely, and I don't. There's no consequence to that, so I assume I'm not. But you never know. I might be addicted to the routine of it, though. Honestly, thought Dying Light was better than 2. Felt more arcadey than Dying Light 1. Yeah, I just really wasn't into it as much. I love working from my home office 5 days better. It's cool seeing people, but I don't love the commute. But gotta pay the bills. Kiko, you know what's crazy is that my wife, you know, she's kind of going through that. It's like it was one of those questions of like, well, is it gonna happen? You know, are we going to you know, have to go back to work or whatever? You know, when this whole thing happened, I told my wife, I was like, man, you know, from you working from home is like a pay increase, right? You just got a raise because you don't have to in so many ways. First of all, you don't have to get up earlier, right? Pre-COVID. She was getting up at 5 in the morning to leave at 7:30, right? Because she had to get ready and stuff. But post-COVID, you know, she gets up at 6. You know, and the only reason why she gets up at 6 is to wake up my daughter, right? So she got. I was like, you don't have to deal with that. So that's like a couple hours where you can actually sleep, which means you can stay up later. Then you also don't have to worry about the commute, right? The commute for her was 30 minutes each way. Right? Dealing with just a bunch of just crap you didn't have to deal with. So that was another good thing about it. I'm going to run back in here. I think we'll be able to get to level 2 pretty quick. Here we go. Pajamas, no traffic or gas expense. You don't have to buy clothes. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. Now, she has to go back one day a week now. She works for FedEx, which is fine. One of the downsides to it is that she doesn't have a lot of contact with people other than me. So I mean, that's one of the bad things about being you know, if you don't have a strong friendship base outside of work, which most people don't, then there's all sorts of issues with that, right? That's one of the downsides. We'll just speed it up. Damn. Look at that. Level 2 tailoring, just like that. Crazy. Two things in Poland on lockdown was buying most pasta marinara and toilet paper. I work in pasta production and also she didn't get as much exercise. You know what I mean? We have a treadmill in the house, but I mean, I never use it. And she doesn't use it. The downside for her always being here is that I don't know. It's just hard on her. It's hard on her. It's harder on her than it is on me. I go in to work every 5 days a week. So I actually have obviously because of my occupation, I have a lot of conversation with a lot of everybody. You know, a lot of people. The real big drag on me is we've almost. Isn't this crazy? We haven't even started to get all of the rag pieces just yet. So I have conversations all the time to the point where, like, if you work in restaurants and stuff, or I guess a bar or any place like that, most people that don't really understand, you don't want to talk to anybody when you get home. You know what I'm saying? You want to, like, just get out, take a chill pill, and just ignore everybody. And see if there's any. Go ahead and rip this up. Yeah, what we're essentially doing is we're building up our stuff. Yeah, tell me how I can speak better English than Polish. I'm not from America, and even my ancestors wasn't from America, but from Ukraine. Oh, man. I don't know how you can do that. I guess from my understanding, like I have a YouTube buddy that I don't know where. I think he's Croatian. I'm not exactly sure. His name is Coco. He plays Coco Plays, which is he does a lot of stuff, and he actually practices his English on stream. You know what I'm saying? Like he had like he's gotten better with that. Same thing with a guy named Trupin as well. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a Factorial player, and I think he's from Romania, I believe. I might be wrong. But maybe he's Polish. I'm not sure. But he does the exact same thing. Now, Coco's English is very, very good. I mean, to the point where I wouldn't have thought of him as being like a foreigner, you know? But a lot of these content creators that are trying to appeal to Americans, that's how they learn, is they kind of like just kind of go with that. Hey, if you have a hot wife, why need the old handy? What? I don't even know where to go with that. Yeah, this actually, being able to turn that into twine is actually a game changer. Very heavy load. We'll stop right there. I think we'll do this one more time, and then we'll head back to the house and figure out what we're going to do as far as... I'm going to have to get some axes, at least one axe, to start chopping down stuff. Look at this. I can make a stone hammer. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And we're going to have a lot of thread, aren't we? I took Spanish for 13 years, followed by 4 years of Italian, and now I mix them up and can't speak either properly. Oh, that's hilarious. You know, my dad moved to Nicaragua. And he actually learned Spanish because he was planning on moving there. And he's just telling me, he's like, man, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. People speak so fast. You sure have to say you sure have a lot to say today, Drunk. Is something on your mind? You can tell. Well, I'm trying to pass the time, you know, because I know that this is gonna be like not fun. Like it's hard to watch this stuff. I'm sure, or I mean, it's not hard to watch, but it's, you know, it's just a different, because we're not really doing much action today. I want to like kind of fill it up, you know. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fill it up. Just fill it up, baby. Man, Abba, you know all sorts of music. It's amazing. Are you looking this stuff up, or is this coming up from heart? Because it is absolutely insane that you know as much music as you do. I mean, I thought I was like kind of a musical kind of guy. You know what I mean? But some of the things you are like literally a history lesson in rock music. I mean, there are things that I know, but man, you kind of like span all over the board. You know, it's really cool. It's not even like I'm not even. I mean, I don't. It's not even a like. That's not a cut at all. Just by the way, I mean, that's just a very impressive to me. Two more hours, then we'll go home. A human jukebox, right? Thought I heard something. Man, we've just wrecked this whole this whole area. Absolutely nuts. I know all the cuss words mostly because that's what's said to me right before the thrown drink. Stop singing, my ears are bleeding. I know a little Spanish, but it's not something. Oh yeah, me too. Maybe working in restaurants, I know a lot of Spanish, but it's none of the stuff. It's all like straight up. What do you call it? I don't think it's. I don't. We used to have a guy, okay, a kitchen guy. We had like well, of course we had a kitchen guy because I worked in a restaurant, but we had one of the cooks. He was like one of the main cooks. He's a grill guy. And he was surrounded by like a lot of Spanish people. And they started calling him Chinga. You ever heard of what Chinga means? Well, I mean, he didn't care. But Chinga is like slang. It's like Spanish slang. Basically means fuck. And so they nicknamed this guy Fuck. And one day I was sitting with him. I was like, you know what they're calling you, right? I'm Spanish. We can't understand half our country either. I feel the same way about Portuguese. I can usually understand most spoken, but I cannot speak or read anything. Yeah, I think that there are two ways to learn Spanish, right? In America. Oh, probably three ways, but this is the biggest. The two biggest ways are to work in a restaurant, and the second way is to go to prison. You go to prison, you got to understand it because you got to know what the hell is going on before it happens. If something's going down, you know what I mean? I'm glad I learned Portuguese natively, but I don't think I could do it as a second language. Plenty of regional dialects and slang can be very elaborated. Yeah. Yeah, so my dad lives in Nicaragua. He bought like a condo by the beach. And he's kind of learning Spanish secondhand, you know. I mean, he kind of knew Spanish anyway. He took classes, but, you know, obviously when you're there's a difference between like, it's kind of like learning English in a classroom versus learning English like here. We speak so fast. And you know, if you're in another language, you speak so fast, you just don't realize it. Why is this such a heavy load? Go ahead and try to eliminate some of my moodles here. Yeah, Mexicans hate my Spanish, but I'm just nice to everyone. I work with two guys named Washington Hamilton in various restaurants. Real life English versus business English. Yeah, it's the same way with Spanish, right? I mean, all the dialects and stuff. I'm glad I learned Portuguese natively. I don't think I could do it as a second language. How big? I have 128,000 songs, but I don't listen to all of them. Jesus. Let's go to sleep. We'll start working on our house tomorrow. We need to build the house because we have a lot of shit we need to go grab. Just crazy the amount of zombies we've killed in this area. You know what? I'm not going to worry about him. Not going to worry about him. He's probably going to be the one that kills me. See that expert driving? I'm an expert in driving. Okay, so what do we need? I'm gonna go ahead and search around. Probably not I'm not gonna have like much success, I don't think, but maybe we will. I don't know. I'm looking for some chipped stone. What is that, Diet Pop? I'm an excellent driver. So we're looking for chipstone because we need them for branches, in case anybody's wondering. We need chipstone. I need branches to make an axe so we can start working on our property. Our property is pretty... here's one right there. It's pretty yucky right now. Yeah, so if you're trying to be a streamer on YouTube, I think that a lot of people there's gonna be a push to go that way. Well, some of the changes I think that they could make that would make it more palatable for Twitch streamers to make the move. Biggest one is that the 1,000 subs, a certain number of hours is a killer for most. I mean, it takes a lot to get to 1,000 subs, probably months for most people. The time watched, I never had a problem with time watched, but I've heard that that's a problem too. What I would think that they could do, what YouTube could do, if I was YouTube and I wanted to make that push, I'm not 100% sure they even really care. Make that push to get more streamers on, more Twitch streamers migrating over to YouTube. One of the biggest things that they could possibly do is maybe make an affiliate status for YouTube. Like, I'm a partner, but for Twitch streamers, make it an affiliate status to where they could actually monetize fairly quickly. And when I would imagine what that would look like would be memberships and super chats, but not the ads. Like, you couldn't put ads on your stuff, so you'd have to work your way up that way. I think that would probably be the best. And it would probably get a lot of people in there. But once again, it's all for naught. Like, a lot of Twitch streamers feel like they need a directory in order to succeed. They're following like the Twitch model, but honestly, the Twitch model isn't going to give them as much as they think. It's just not, because of the Kingmaker system. But I mean, you look at people like Brian Menard, who pretty much that's what they do, is just straight up streaming. They have VOD content too. I don't think you can get away with not having VOD. You can get away with not having VOD content. Cool. We got this. I could probably just do bushes to find branches. I'd prefer to forage for branches, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Couldn't remove these bushes. Yeah, what I'm looking for is bushes. Doesn't look like there's going to be many. There are a couple down here. Really, really hoping for some sort of a branches. All I need is one. Let's see. What's affecting right now? Search radius, my crouching bonus, weather effect. No, it's because I had the hood on, it does not affect it. What's really affecting it right now is it's kind of a cloudy day. So the weather effect is pretty much in full force. It's only minus 7.16, so could be a lot worse. Let me go back to my car real quick. I think we got some chips. So the plan is I'm gonna build out this way, all the way across, and we're gonna try to cover that door right there. There's windows, so we need to barricade the windows as well. And this is just farm stuff. That's rare, so we're not gonna worry about that. My grandmother actually ate like that. Would unequipping the helmet help with forging? Now, if I was wearing sugar lumps, if I was wearing sunglasses, that would I would need to pull off my sunglasses for forging. But this helmet is not doing anything. Makes not a bean of difference. It looks like this isn't going to be any area, so we can come down here. Hoping that to find a cup. There's looks like a bush. Nope. When you see the question marks on here, it means that you're not going to find anything. Come on, baby. All I need is one branch. That's all I wanted, and she wouldn't give it to me. There's another zombie. We've done a really good job of clearing these guys out. Not sure if it's always been this way, but I learned that fog will interrupt your line of sight and thus reduce your level of panic. Really? But does one of my big complaints is it might interrupt our line of sight, doesn't interrupt the zombies' line of sight, which is very annoying. It looks like a bush. Now, can I turn these planks into something? I know I can turn them into a spear, right? Very annoying. I wonder, can I take a sturdy stick, maybe? And turn that into an axe? I'm going to try. No. Never tried. You can turn the barricade plank into a plank. That's not what I was asking. You know what I was asking, KPK. Don't be all coy with me. Don't be coy. You know exactly what I was asking. This is annoying. Is that a bush? I mean, saying that firewood is common, but I just don't see it. Is firewood, does that cover everything? Logs and, Oh, that was 107. Well, this is troubling. Much like when you turn back on a group, your character panic just drops. Firewood is twigs, branches, and logs. Okay. Thank you, Paul. I should know this. We're going to do a search focus for firewood. There we go. Two branches. Good start. ahead and start cutting these trees down, baby. I'm going to eventually make everything right. 16.4. Got to be this right here, right? God bless. What do I have that's making me so heavy? Yeah, I can't remove those. So chopping down actually helps with your chopping down trees helps with your maintenance, and sawing helps with your carpentry. Found 2 katanas in 1 container on vanilla loot. Well, hellfire. We'll remove these bushes now. Now that we got an axe, we can actually get the things that we need. Yeah, see, it's gonna give us branches now. The chances of getting branches elsewhere are not good. But if you have an axe, you can get branches pretty easily. You haven't missed it much of anything, man. I've just been chopping down wood. Chopping down trees and doing all that stuff. Yeah, I thought you could only find katanas on zombies as well. 127 watching, very nice. If you guys haven't already, by all means, please you give this channel a thumbs up. It helps the channel, all that. And welcome you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Especially on with this right here where we're just kind of grinding away. This is going to be a grinding day where I talk a lot and pretty much not a lot of action. We did have a lot of action yesterday. Go rest. My new phone doesn't have a 5G chip and is useless without Wi-Fi. I can't watch this. Sucks. Ah, sag nuts. Fix that, man. Fix that. Drunk's having a lame day. Well, it's just not as much. There's not as much action, you know. It comes with the territory, you know. I mean, I could run around and do stuff. Or I could just kind of just do, you know, actually like do other things other than just kill stuff. And so that's been my my thought on the whole thing. Weird. Are we out of we're out of chipstone? All right, that's fine. Once we get this this area kind of secure, we'll be in good shape. I just don't like the idea of sleeping in here where all the windows are already like taken, you know? Maybe we can bang away at our this as well. I'm going slow still just because I want to be extra cautious. I don't want to get I don't want to get got by a zombie. Beautiful. Drunkonlife loves fondling chipstone. I don't have a 5G phone and could watch this fine, but I'm in UK, so I don't know what US coverage is like for mobile data. I have a 5G phone. It's pretty thick here, but I live in a major city, so I mean it might be different elsewhere. I don't know. Where is my my nails? Thought we had nails. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I know where we have nails. hate that we have to grab all these things. Oh, shit. Make a little room right here. What's up, Sebastian? How you doing? So I probably should either sign into work or call out. Yeah, I have those kind of days. Building a base will be a zombie magnet. I know, Ian. I know, but it's all right. I gotta protect this area, right? We don't have a lot of I've pretty much killed the area to the south of us. And besides, what is Zomboid without building a base, right? Oh, yeah, it's very low spawn, especially considering, I mean, it's not too low. I mean, when you think about it, look. I mean, I know that you're saying it's low, but we've killed 2,280 zombies in this area. It's pretty much been this area. Well, I take that back. Well, probably about 1,500 of them have been killed here. I was thinking about this. We'll just go ahead and start dismantling this fence. One of the things that I didn't realize, where was it? This dismantle right here. Right here, disassemble. Makes it really super easy. If you're trying to disassemble stuff and you're trying to figure out where everything is, you can find it by doing this. Where's the heli when you need it? Well, the heli's it's on it. It should be here eventually. I ain't fast forwarding. Forget about it, Ian. Hey, Drunk, drop that full pack and grab an empty one while working. You're going to tire yourself out carrying a heavy load. Well, I want to, that's by design to a certain point. I want to increase my strength. Is that wheat or weeds? I'm not real sure. I know that we can, we have a seed book. We can actually go and forage in that area and maybe find some seeds to plant. I didn't say a word. That's I know, but I know what you're thinking, man. Give screws. I'm really disappointed by that. Yeah, I'm trying to build my strength, so I think that when you carry stuff, maybe it's stamina that it affects. Maybe not. Very nice. Yeah, see, look at all the stuff that we have. Once we get this done, we'll be able to like move everything in there, and it's going to be pretty good. Once I get past level 3 carpenter, or level 4, which we're about halfway there, we should be able to get through that with by dismantling the house right next door to us. Then I'll be able to actually speed up time pretty well. How's our other stuff going? My electrical is moving on up as well. Beautiful. You sleep upside down like a bat too? I'm up all night, haven't slept yet. Oh, Jesus, man. Make guy with gamer traits. Do they even have that stuff? Can I do that? $175. Go ahead and just fill one empty bottle. That's weird. I haven't seen this to be uncooked. I've been eating them, and it's been all right. Question is that going to kill me?
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $4.99. These nuts are staying home.
Stunk
Took my
Zed.
first day off of work all year. Sticking it to the man.
Amen, brother. Gotta stick it to the man anytime you can. Wait, there was no pool. Was there no pool? Poll today? I don't know. I didn't have really any ideas for a poll, Mr. Lopez. Just because I'm not gonna put myself in harm's way. I mean, I guess I could put myself in harm's way by speeding this up. Motherfucker. Well, hellfire. Hopefully they don't find my base. Fuck. I really need to get rid of that car. You said you were gonna hide. What? I'm not gonna hide in. I'm not hiding. Okay. I'm simply waiting. I don't want you going over there, yo. Think that's it, yo? Oh, look. So easy, man. Dirk, you do more than I have. Keep it going. Hey, what's up, Everything Show? Thank you very much. Yeah, this 38 is pretty damn sweet. I'm just curious if the I'm gonna assume that was it. The helicopter just made one pass and they're done. We got a lot of work to do, man. Keep on working on this carpentry. I'm not real concerned about what the noise is making. Partially, I'm not real concerned about it because it's because we've killed everything around us. Damn it. I hate those hitboxes. Just need to clear it out. I cleared the area. They came and they decided to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? But there aren't many of them over here. They moved a little bit closer. It's all right. We got neighbors over on this other side. This range is pretty damn good. I've learned there's a sweet spot. One of the things I've learned, there's a sweet spot for like actually like hitting and doing like these insta kills. It's right when they come in range. See, right when they come into range, you can actually you gotta get them when they're in range. Have you got an aiming mod on? I do not. I've just figured out that there's a if you want maximum effect, right? Like if they were really super close to me and I shot them, it wouldn't be near as accurate as far as like I wouldn't be getting these one-shot kills. But because I'm so close, I'm so far away, I figured out there's a sweet spot on distance. I don't know. This pepperoni, it's saying it's uncooked, but I don't know if it's dangerous uncooked. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and eat it. What can we lose? I notice my rifle, the aiming is better when they're further away, and when you're close, you tend to miss a lot more. Yeah. So like if I try to shoot them from real close up, even if it was with a 38, it's gonna take more bullets. So there is a sweet spot that you can do to like limit your stuff. You know. We'll rest right here. You got at least one styler in the haul from the Army surplus? Yes, I do. It's for the shotgun. I don't know if I'm going to use it for the shotgun. I think that's kind of hokey. Plus, I mean, honestly, when you're dealing with shotguns, when you're actually messing with the shotgun, you're trying to draw them to you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think that it's probably better to use firearms when you're not trying to draw people to them. Now, if I find a silencer for like a 9mm or something, I might actually use it.
Element T super chatted $5.86. Hi, how about a challenge to infiltrate a Raven Creek military base? Pick which one, grinning face.
Oh, you know what? We're headed there. We're going to do that. We actually, the plan, if all goes right, is to hit the military base on the outside of Ravens Creek. Also hit Snake's deal as well. It's happening, you guys. For sure. Just not today. I don't know how smart this is going to be. Very nice. Okay. Shotgun suppressors like the giant one from the No Country for Old Men. Yeah. Rick Moser, you're right. Can even without a suppressor, I think sneezes draw zombies from further away than a 9mm shot. Yes. Is there a door on here? We've already pulled it off. Okay. Your house sucks compared to the one you used to have out west. Out west. What was that? Oh, you mean near West Point? We'll build up on it.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $4.99. I wanna see Drunk try using a boat again.
We got boats.
Sailing kicked his ass last time this year.
Oh, it was terrible, wasn't it? I'm glad you found humor in it, because I didn't. Making sure that I was going to be able to actually move with this, man. I was afraid my backpack would you know, because when you're carrying stuff and you jump over a tall fence, you lose your backpack if you're carrying it. The King's Mouth, it was, and I actually got a really good content out of that with that 5-minute like story. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I need to find some sort of propane grill or maybe a generator. We need a generator book still. Lots and lots of stuff that we need. But we're moving right along. You can see the pain in his eyes when he said, because I didn't. Man, it was pretty sad. I like multiple streams of just pure misery. Man, I have like a ton of... now, I like different kinds of misery, obviously. Your idea, my idea of misery are two totally different things. Where are we on carpentry here? Very, very close. We can possibly also start doing farming as well, but I'm going to try to get this secured as best as I can first. Doorknob and a hinge. Let's rest. Still need a couple more hinges. Does the metal sheet barricade famous screws or torches to install? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna barricade one of. I have one metal sheet right now. I think I have a couple propane torches, but I'm not sure if I have it on me or if it's stuck at the surplus store. But whichever way, we're gonna have to go back and get it, so it doesn't really matter. Come on, hinges. All the women in my life abandoned me this year except for my mother and coworkers. So count yourself lucky, man. Never done online dating. Does it work? I guess it does. I mean, or people wouldn't do it, right? Cool. Did they lower the weight of the planks? Because it feels like I can carry a lot more with this. What's up, Sass? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Yeah, so for the metal sheet barricade to work, you need a metalworking mask, which we have, and a propane torch. And I don't think it takes any gas from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it takes any gas from you, but I might be wrong about that. Perfect. Awesome, we got this now. We've actually made this secure. I can't believe it. Online dating is a numbers game. You just have to be clear what you're looking for up front. I've never tried online dating for all those reasons. How do you get past the starvation phase of early game where you have to pick up pretty much everything because you have nothing? The starvation phase. You're talking about food? Well, I mean, with extremely rare loot, it's always a challenge. I'm not exactly sure how you get past it. I mean, obviously, I'm not good at it because look at this. I'm at 72. If we have garbage bags, I'm going to look and see. We can make a water collector as well. Three garbage bags. Not enough. My ex is a single mom, but she makes twice the money I do, and I make pretty good money. Really? So at least for males, women on dating sites typically ignore all but the most rich and handsome men. It can be really depressing, especially if you are weird and awkward already. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. That's complicated, ain't it? Eat the insects for the win. I want to wait till I cook them, man. If I'm gonna have some insects, I want to cook those bad boys, you know. I was going to try something here. I wonder if I can do it while I'm wearing it. Yeah, look at that. I can upgrade it. See what it does. I guess it didn't really do much of anything. I guess, what does it do? What does upgrading the Alice pack do? Upgraded that bitch. Scissors for leather and denim. Scissors, I'm sure. Okay, so what is it? What did it just do? Let me see. Let me try to do something here. Because we have a couple empty bottles. I think I can do something. Let's see. Make backpack attachable item. Doesn't look like it did anything. Oh, okay. So I can slots are considered equipped. Got it. I was a little bit curious. All right, so let's go ahead and empty out this truck and shit, I don't know. We got some places we can go. Oh, and I forgot. I'm sitting here saying, well, I need to cook stuff, but I forget that I actually have something in this truck. Unbelievable. How did I forget this? I already grabbed them. Damn it. Hey, KVK, can you take care of that for me? I don't know if you're here.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Drunk, the sex bots have invaded chat.
Let's see if this did something. There we go. Dumb old sex bots. It's a free-for-all. What's up, Far and Wide Gaming? Pray you find good special someone to share your life with. Yeah, it can be important. It's funny because you know, just from a I don't know, like my point of view with women and men and women are so different. And it's funny to see like the different folks like I don't know. I mean, it's just a challenge to make it work. You know what I mean? Because you gotta it really requires you to know the opposite sex. Now, let's be honest, most of us don't. $51. This should be good. Good old 69 hunger. I reckon KPK is a sex spot to keep us on our toes. Okay, my car, I'll start praying tonight during Friday Sabbath. Very nice. Well, online registrations only last if you have the 5G chip, I guess. I have no clue about girls. Just ask it. Eva, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I made her mad today. I don't know, maybe. I feel that we were trolled. I know, those are sex bots. What do, you know? If it was as easy understanding the sex you were dating, gay people would have no problems dating. Spoiler alert, we do. Well, I mean, obviously, okay, so you're mixing a bunch of stuff, right? Like my wife once told me, she was like, because she was like, I never realized how gross you were until 5 years after we were married. You know what I mean? I mean, that's really what she said. I don't have anything to say about that. You know what I mean? Because I haven't changed. You know what I'm saying? But the romance goggles kind of went away for a second, for her. So it's just one of those deals, Believe it or not, it is. Somehow, some way, those English folks have figured out how to make metal cooking pots be okay in the microwave. No fires necessary, all that stuff. I never had a problem with dating. I mean, obviously, look at this. All right. We got some more stuff we can do now. Go in and inspect this. There's a hole in our right upper arm. We can go ahead and patch that hole. Go ahead and patch that with leather strips. And then add padding for everything. Why is cooler outside? At the time, I just put it out there. I don't know why it is now. We're going to run through it. All right? You have a problem with fat fingers, I know, right? Generally speaking, you can microwave metals. They block the microwave, so you might not get the best cooking results. The issue is certain sizes and shapes of metals act as antennas, then fire. Yeah. Trust me, Andy Lord, I've noticed that. Throw some aluminum foil in there and watch it burn. You can upgrade it again to tier 3. Really, but I think I need more stuff, though, in order to do it. The water cooler grew there, right? Girls like guys generally appreciate a strong tongue. Oh, that they do. Well, there we go. We've moved into a different level. I think that chat our I think that our relationship has moved to tier 3. It won't protect against a bite. It's just too bad. Not rip sheets. Go ahead and clean these up so we can add more padding. Wait, what's that? Tier 1 and 2? Over the shirt or under? I know, right? Drunk should be a dating advice show. Man, no, don't take my advice. I tricked my wife. I tricked her into liking me. Up until that point, I was just fumbling around. It's taken me 50 years to even understand what the hell's going on. And I say that, and I really still don't understand it. Oh, we're probably out of thread, aren't we? We go through all that thread already? Feels crazy, man. See what our protection looks like. Left hand and right hand are 22%. What do I do with my books? Well, in the hellfire of my books, I need to get some reading done. Mm-hmm. There it is. There we go. I forgot I have agendas and meeting invites to send out. Is it possible to install window panes yet? You can actually, if you can pull a crowbar. If you have a crowbar, you can pull a window out of a building and put it in. And there's a chance it'll break, but yeah, that's kind of the same thing, I guess. Is that what you're asking? You do nothing in stream and you expect chat to stay sane talking Zomboid to you. Zomboid, you know, dating and sex is a hot topic in 2022. It's a hot topic. It was a hot topic in 1900, I'm sure. I was engaged once her family despised me. Drunk's Tinder stream where he streams at work. There we go. Suddenly dating and sex have become important to humanity. All these thousands of years, suddenly we care about. I know, right? Oh, well, it's like it's a hard thing, man. It really is. All the people that I've gone through and stuff. I mean, I've been with my wife now for close to 17 years. We have a good relationship, partially because I'm more of an alpha, and she's not, you know, and I have like this thing of like caring for people, so it works out pretty well. I do all the cooking, you know. I take care of all the business, all the hard stuff. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming to me, but you know, it is what it is, and you know. She has I'm an eternal optimist, right? I like to make lemonade out of all lemons. I'm just like whatever, you know. She has a, you know, she can be more depressive, I guess, you know. So we our personalities match up pretty well. You know what I mean? A lot of our opposites we can counter each other. She's also like real. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. At any rate, we both pretty much complement each other. Oh yeah, she's real specific. Like she's able to, like she pays a lot of attention to detail, which is why she's good at her job. Well, I'm a good is good enough kind of guy. You know what I mean? So those kind of things actually mix well too, because we kind of understand our place. We stay in our lane. You know what I mean? Women stress over the smallest things. I find I just fix problems. Yeah, that's one of the things when I was talking about men and women being so different. That's one of the biggest problems, Ian, is that we tend to like we complain about something. We're looking for a solution. right? We're like looking to like fix something, right? Well, most women, when they complain about stuff, it's not really so much about fixing something; it's about being heard, you know. And so, like that's one of the differences between men and women. That's like really, really tough to kind of break through, because you gotta look at it from like an outside point of view and go, okay, this is what she's trying to do. You know what I mean? And be understanding of that. Women tend to be a lot more empathetic too. You know, I mean, than men. Us men just tend to not be as empathetic to stuff. I mean, we think that we should be able to work harder and solve problems that way, you know? I usually get the girls that run away from me in public. There you go. Don't use depressive, use realist. Okay, Robin. Oh man, Johnny Morgan, even if this is wrong, right? Yeah. Just ask questions like in 40-year-old virgin. Love that, drunk. I've been married going on 23 years to my best friend. It helps you genuinely like each other. Yeah. Yeah. Or get through it. You know what I mean? Like someone very, very... Back in the day when I was living in Kansas City, one of my mentors, right? She told me once, she was older, and she said, you know, we go through seasons in marriage. And I think it goes with pretty much everything in life. But when you're with the same person, right? Like a lot of times you got to get through it. Bling. What's up, Wilford? Thank you so much for the sub.
Moving us to the channel.
Moving us one step forward to fame, fortune, and glory. How the hell are you, my friend? Come on in, take your shoes off, get comfortable. Yeah, so like what she told me was, she said that our lives are we go through seasons, and relationships have seasons. And some seasons you don't like each other, right? Some seasons one person likes the other one more than the other person, and vice versa. And it's just a matter of like getting through it. It's part of the reason why people get divorced, right? Is they can't get through those seasons. You know, it just is what it is. You know, I mean, my marriage isn't perfect, and we have different ways the way we look at things. But you know, it's just a matter of getting through stuff. You know, people give up on people too quickly. Met a lot of men that like to moan about problems and not fix them. It's not a gender thing. Okay, Adam. Well, I mean, Mona. What I mean by that is how we deal with problems is different than how women deal with problems. Women will talk about it. They will, and you know the desert that's like our lives, our emotional lives. Like men tend to be like emotionally bankrupt. Maybe I'm painting this way too the swath way too broadly, but we tend to not talk about our problems. You know what I mean? We don't talk about our problems. We don't talk about our feelings. We definitely don't talk about either one of those most of the time with other men, you know? So our relationships and how we deal with things are a lot different than women, because women will get together, gather together, and bitch about stuff.
Gaunt's Ghost Guy super chatted $1.99. Season D's nuts.
My AI is learning more today, drunk. Thank you. What is your character doing while we're all conversing? He's just like hanging out reading intermediate carpentry, like a champ, or advanced carpentry. I'm going to stretch my legs for a second. In the dark, nonetheless. In the dark, exactly, Wilford. In the dark. Things that go bang in the dark. I'm really tired, though. Well, hellfire. I don't hear anything. I don't know why I just had a night terror. Season D's nuts. Stunk Zed. That's all right. I guess we'll read. That'd be a big change if they required light to read in the future. You would think that would happen pretty quick. I imagine they'll eventually do it. They got bigger fish to fry right now, though. Yeah, so I hate when you get night terrors because you can never go back to sleep. Yeah, and we don't have any sleeping tablets. It really sucks. Going on 300 hours in zombies and haven't broken a bone until now. It's absolutely painful and debilitating for my character. Man, breaking bones are the worst. Any update on the new server when the server reset for the other one? Okay, so the server reset for the other one is going to happen Sunday, I think, with SAS. I'm going to post something in the community chat for YouTube as well as Discord. I'll probably do that today. That's going to happen for that, and then I'm going to try to take a little bit of time and figure out like how to make sure everything's kosher for the last man standing, and that's probably going to happen the week after. That's probably how it's going to go. I haven't even rented a server yet, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The character was listening to all this talk about marriage, and that gave you the night terror. I know, right? There we go. Not a great base yet, but it will be. All right, let's figure out what we're going to do with all this stuff. What do we want to put here? Go ahead and read this real quick. All right. I'm just gonna grab all the things that I can fix and stuff. This has been fixed twice, so we'll probably end up having to have a garbage can. We need a garbage can. Come on, finish reading this. Go over here and grab all of our other junk in here. And I'm not going to mess with that axe until we actually have something that we can use it with. We need wood glue. I'm wondering if I could upgrade that. Not enough wood glue right now. Alice pack with straps. How do I do that? Thought I had scissors. Oh, I guess it uses the scissors, doesn't it? Oh, that sucks. I need a pouch as well. Okay. Interesting. Is that a mod to upgrade your bed? Yeah, it's part of Snake's mod pack. I'm not exactly sure. What did I just do? Did I just... I think that it's one of those things where it... yeah, here we go. Cigarettes for 7. We got this. Hunting and this thing. Okay. Gonna drop this stuff. I wonder if there's anything we can do with these canteens. Drop here and for now. All right, everything's empty. So we'll have to go. We'll have to go to the to our other cars and gather some more stuff. We might grab the the other trailer and see if we can do that. It's hard to restrain a person with flowers and kittens, though. Yeah, I went to a pub a couple months ago when I was visiting Liverpool. The atmosphere is amazing there. I dated a girl from Glasgow when I was 23. She was 26 and 3 inches taller. What a sweetheart. Miss her sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this. What else do we need? Those needles I'll stick up there. See if I can fill this up. Fill everything up. The level 1 walls and chairs are funny looking. They are. They are funny. What's up, Pickleman? How you doing? Wow, we just went through all that water. That's some craziness. Crazy. It makes you when you end up doing picking up backpacks now. It takes a second. I mean, I'm not fast, but I mean it's just kind of a weird deal. You don't need paper to move when you want to live. That's fallacy. What? That's up. I wrote it. That's up there. I wrote is precisely 200 letters. If I had married that other girl, I would have had half citizenship too. Isn't that crazy? My junk drawer. I'm going to grab that other, where is it? This right here. Well, I think we've got a lot done. It hadn't been exactly all that exciting. I apologize for that, but you know, it is what it is. Welcome to our show. Chat is complimentary, but we have no guarantees to the side effects. I know, right? Exactly. Too stressed about the Great Reset to play Zomboid. Love watching instead. Soothing, buttery voice. What's up, Member Barry? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Well, y'all, I think I'm done here. We're about 2 hours and 45 minutes to left. My wife is about to have an appointment. I'd like to say bye to her, you know, before she leaves. Tomorrow, quick reminder, I may be here, I may not. We got a Beale Street Music Festival that we're going. I think we're going to go around 2. So I don't know if I'm going to get up in time. We'll see. Only time will tell. If you haven't joined my Discord, you should. That will give you every day before I go on, about 10 to 15 minutes, I will post a note on Discord saying, hey, I'm going on, or I'll post one that says, I'm off for the day. So that way you'll kind of know. I know that YouTube is pretty good about sending notifications, but you know, I think it's better. Drake Stream has been a 1999 ICQ chat room. It has indeed, hadn't it? Thanks for the stream. Have fun at the concert. Hey, yeah, I might be here tomorrow, Andy, but I might not. So we'll soon find out. Yeah, you should. Discord is awesome. It is, and by the way, we will be resetting the server probably on Sunday. I got to talk to Saz a little bit more about that. He's going to get it all set up for us. If I do any kind of like multiplayer MP stuff, it's going to be over on Twitch because I just don't want to mix the two as far as multiplayer and our series stuff. I don't want to confuse too many people. So there'll be that. If I do that, it will only be about 1 day a week. Twitch is my bitch. YouTube is who I'm in love with, right? I mean, if you were going to compare like inanimate objects together. Come on, come DM on Discord if you want a gaming buddy. There you go. Later, God bless. Hey, thank you, Member Barry. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Wilford, I appreciate it, and thank you for the sub. Maybe I'll see you on the next stream or something, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, you guys have a great Friday. Don't drink too much tonight, and hug your loved one, and if you don't have a loved one, hug your pillow. I will see you guys on the Flizzai. Oh, shizzle.